Hi, this is Shauna from Valkeryie Consulting, and I am going to walk you through the front page of VonOrmy Texas website. We did a custom logo for VonOrmy. We also did several other customizations, and we wanted to make sure that the colors flew both with the logo and were complementary, as also with the other items on the site. So what you have here is your basic menu up at the top, in addition to a map that shows where City Hall is when somebody clicks on it. Someone can search the site for whatever it is they're looking for. So we've got tons of functionality here. As a matter of fact, even more functionality than most other city websites. So this is pretty cool. Search the site again over here in the sidebar. Somebody can search the site, and again a reiteration of the menu on whatever people need. Now, to make navigation extremely easy for this smaller city, what we did was we added things that the city can use as they expand and grow. Home, about, government, information on city clerk, ordinances, municipal court, police department, announcements, news, services, utilities, a listing for local businesses, events, and then contacts for City Hall as well. On the left-hand side of the page, you will see upcoming events. We installed something called Spider Calendar, which allows us to list the upcoming events for this particular city in several different ways and make it extremely easy for them to administer once they take it over. Documents, we already have several that are pre-constructed for things that they have. Council agendas, town reports, police contracts, all of that, so they can upload as many documents as they want for their citizens to download. We've also gone ahead and put in different things for VonOrmy News, which are essentially blog posts that VonOrmy can use for other things as well. And then recent news over here on the right-hand side is reiteration of this, just in case somebody misses it. City calendar, this is just a different prettied up version of the city calendar over here. And then of course the town notices, which are incredibly important for this particular little city, so everybody knows what's going on up here on the right-hand side. We've also gone ahead and done a contact us section where people can contact City Hall, the police department, get the City Hall address, put in their information to contact City Hall directly, as well as local info, so their time, their weather forecast, their latitude, their longitude, all that good stuff. We've also taken some photos that the lovely people of VonOrmy have given us and incorporated those into several different galleries so people can kind of click through that and get a feel for what VonOrmy is and what living in VonOrmy is like. Of course, the VonOrmy seal, which is incredibly important, and a Google map, which shows people how to get to City Hall. Last but not least, a subscription info widget where people can subscribe to the City of VonOrmy via email and get email updates. On the bottom, what we did here in the footer is kind of the same thing. We've given people options to contact the city, a quick excerpt about VonOrmy, some different events that are going on, and then phone numbers that are important and relevant to the residents there or would-be residents there. We've also gone ahead and created an about page for VonOrmy, and what this does is, again, it reiterates the sidebars on both sides so that there's plenty of navigation options, but just gives people some history about what VonOrmy is and what VonOrmy does. And then, of course, if they have questions, they can send this, and this goes to the correct person within their government. So when you look at the government issues, we are waiting on a few things as far as people sending some headshots over, things of that nature, and then, you know, their job descriptions, all of that fun stuff, and then their actual information. But we have all of this information here where people can go in, click on that, and then feel connected to their local government, which is important. If you go into announcements, this would go into any announcements that the city wants to make or town notices. So this is another different way for them to post those things. And that's something I cover a little bit more in the back end. News is really going to take you to the feed as far as, you know, what's new, what's happening in VonOrmy. Services, the services page, what we did was we listed all of the utility services for the city so that people know who to connect with and when. And then links to their website, starting service, online bill pay, trash service the entire way, and then of course water as well. So we have as many options here as humanly possible so that nobody gets confused. Local businesses, this is where the city of VonOrmy would like to feature some local businesses that are in there and allow local businesses to submit to them as well. This is something that we're currently working with them on, but will be done shortly. Events. This just simply takes you to an events page. Now this is just placeholder data right here. So as the city of VonOrmy updates events and things like that, or things that are going on or things that are going around the city, that will be an option for them as well. And then of course, last but not least, the contact page, contacting the city of VonOrmy, contacting City Hall as well. And then of course a map to where they're going. So you can contact them by phone, in person, by mail, or online. So we've made it as easy as possible for the residents of VonOrmy to know what's going on and feel connected with their government. So that in a nutshell is the city of VonOrmy.